French Shalom, and greetings to you all. How'd you celebrate Memorial Day? Were you one of the more than 40 million traveling to see family and friends? Did you devote it to being with the loved ones of life? We all have loved ones. It's a special day. It's special because other than being the start of summer, it serves as the American national Yizkor. When we remember the soldiers who gave their lives. So light a candle, my friends, and elevate their souls and the souls of your own true loved ones. And for those keeping count, we're less than 2 weeks away now from Shavuot. 7, that's what Shavuot really means. The holiday that's 7 Sabbaths from Passover. And that's the day to celebrate the great Epiphany. On the rocky heights of Sinai, how are you going to celebrate those 10 great rules for living life? Those 10 little rules are still with us. The man and the problem they can fix. Just can't pretend before you hit send. The message you deliver should be sweet, now it sticks. You forged a great nation in the desert. Taught them how to live. The smallest can be the greatest you see, since it's founded on the principles of share and give. Now perhaps it is the greatest epiphany witnessed by the masses in history. Now the reading of the commandments this year will take place on June 12th. So if you get a chance, crack open Exodus 20 and read those simple rules. And the Yizkor service, the public memorial, would be on the 13th. So send in the names of any you want us to light a candle for, and we will light candles in our Yizkor service for any of you who wish. It does not replace your honoring those in your life. It's simply an enhancement. You could never honor love enough. Make sure you also light a candle for those who lost their lives and continue to from the horrific terror attack of October 7th. The most heinous event perpetuated on the Jewish people since the Holocaust. Here we are 8 months later, and just recently we see these monsters took dead bodies to also hold as hostages, rotting in tunnels with the animals who live only for hate, still supported by the mindless idiots who have the freedom here to be idiots, but would not have the freedom there. How can you not wonder what has happened to society? Are we on the brink of destruction? Why do world leaders continue to pander and waste and move backwards faster than they ever progressed? The be-all, end-all U.S. pier constructed to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza is now broken apart, like hope for a quick resolution. It was an untried structure announced during the State of the Union, which cost in excess of $320 million. It was finally installed just about 10 days ago and drifted into the sea a week later. From the river to the sea, the floating deck has now been set free. Time keeps drifting by, my friends. From October of last year to almost June of this year, the first thing the world should have demanded was the release of hostages. And here we are, not that far from being at the halfway point of another year. Time. It is the one commodity you can never recover, never replace. Health, wealth, love. All can be lost, found, recovered, made new. But not time. Make the most of your time. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is to have every day till eternity passes away, just to spend them with you. You know, I keep asking myself, why are people good at something like entertaining, now opining on matters so far beyond the knowledge level, education level, skill level they have, backing up nothing they say with actual facts, but they're actually being listened to? Are we witnessing the incredibly dumbing down of society? We've seen it happening over the last 60 or more years. At one time, the people of celebrity status stuck to what they did. They kept their mouth shut when not singing their songs or reading someone else's words. But we've given them a power like we have with doctors, only greater. And like with doctors, not enough people are asking for facts to back up suggestion. The world has gotten crazier. And I guess people are crazy. Times are strange. I'm locked in tight. I'm out of range. I used to care. But things haven't changed. But one thing that hasn't changed, my friends, is our need and desire to come together as a group and to honor and pray and observe as a community as we put our differences aside. Forming a like-minded group, a collective consciousness of seekers showing faith, any and all faith. Love, any and all love. A true chavura, fellowship expressing our nature of kindness, compassion, thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, and wishes, unites us all in this community house of spirit, Beth Ruach, sharing, bringing light, keeping fear at bay. And even though together we are individual in our approach, each connecting in his or her or their own way. So once again, please do go ahead and invite everybody, physically, psychically, digitally, emotionally, spiritually, all the ways you can to gather and share from Psalm 133. The Hine Matov, come together. Hine Matov. Shemitachim Gellman. Hine Matov. Shemitachim Gellman. How good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters together. Community. Community. Together. We support each other in this community, my friends, and let's all spread love, goodwill, fellowship to the world. Remember, we are setting aside, each of us, a little bit of sacred time in our own sacred space to honor and converse with whoever, whatever we happen to believe in, because we all believe in something. It is a part of mine and your kavanah, your intention. It's what you put out to the universe. It's your goodwill. Goodwill and intention are the roots of what you control, of what you can correct. It is your intention that sets in motion everything that occurs in your lives. So let's take some time now. Let's use that intention. Let's send some of the goodwill, some light, some healing, renewal out to whoever you know that needs it. Healing and renewal is for everyone. It just floats through space, finding those in need. Send it out. For those you know, for the souls and spirits of everybody you love. So think of whoever that needs healing and renewal and love, or just plain goodwill. Focus on them. Call their names, not just for people. It's for our pets. It's for the earth. It is the healing of the world. It is the tikkun olam. That's part of our spiritual genetic makeup. And a part of the healing of the world is what we send thoughts and energy for health and renewal and goodwill for everybody. They don't have to be sick. It's for those in our hearts and our minds. Let's all send energy out for the people in need everywhere. Special thoughts and prayers for those in need of assistance, like those poor, unfortunate hostages. We pray for those who need prayer. We don't have to know them. We want health, recovery, good life for everybody around us, for Alex and Shiloh, for Larry and Muriel, for the builder, Mary, for Marjana, for Kathy, for Carla and Jessica and Mina, for Gabe, Lucy, Marilyn, Maria, for Charlie, Pinky, for Pan, Gloria, for John and Maria, for Dory and Teresa, for Fern and Johnny, for Ronnie, Connie, for Tally and Maheen, for Tanya, dear Snoopy, for Nina, Danny, and all those suffering and in need. And let's never forget to include all the familiars of our lives, all our sacred animal friends everywhere, for everyone you know in need, for the whole world, and always for the bee, my friends, because it is the kindness, the healing, wishes, goodwill, and love we all send out. It just circles the world finding those in need. So thank you, each of you, for all you do, for all you care, because the world is a world of spirit, and spirit, my friends, never dies. Avoteinu, Makor HaBracha, Livoteinu, may the source of strength to bless the ones before us. Help us find the courage Bechukotai, the blessing, the renewal, the body, the renewal, the spirit. Let us say, Amen. Yishberach, let us all have our spirits renewed. This is the great prayer for healing. We should call upon God to heal as He has healed before. Yishberach, may He who blessed, because all healing's a blessing. So let's all send and receive healing and renewal energy in our efforts to love, to share, to care, to grow. Now this reading is usually read with last week's and marks the final reading from the book of the priests, Leviticus, a book that has the most rules, but is truly the least quoted. As we now read, bechukotai, by my laws. Now have you noticed how often words end in that I sound? Bechukotai. The I at the end of a word is a suffix meaning my and adds emphasis. And we've seen it and used it many times. Sarah to Sarai, princess to my princess. Adon, Lord, to what we often mistake for the name of God, but which is really just an address. Adonai, my Lord, with emphasis, my great Lord. My sweet Lord, my Lord, my Lord, really wanna know, really wanna go with you, really wanna show you, Lord, that it won't take long, my Lord, my. Now, the Book of Laws has an overriding theme, one put so well actually in 1924 by the Lord Chief Justice of England, Lord Hewart, when he said justice must not only be done, but must also be seen to be done. There's to be no favoritism, no favors. So bechukotai is God's emphasis that these are His laws, the true words of God, by my laws. So they're worth paying attention to. And when we refer to them, of course, we refer to them not as my, but as His. We know where they came from. And in this instance, we are actually making His and my equal because they have a much higher power. By His truth I will be upright. By His strength I do endure. By His power I've been lifted. In His love I am secure. He bought me with a price, freed me from the pit, full of emptiness and wrath, and the fire that burns within. I've been saved by the blood of the Lamb, saved by the blood of the Lamb, and I'm so glad. Yes, I'm so glad. Well, I'm so glad. So glad. I want to thank you, Lord. I want to thank you, Lord. I want to thank you. His, mine. In this case, they are the same things. Our final reading of this book of the laws, it's a quick list of blessings and curses predicated on whether the people will follow these laws. And the list comes at the conclusion and is arguably, in many ways, the culmination of the book. It indicates that all of this law has implications. And it says plainly enough, the people's fate will depend on whether they follow these laws or not. Now, the unsaid piece, of course, is all the laws. It seems to be it's all or nothing here. And it's also all the people. It's not pick and choose. You have to read the fine print here. It's almost like a contract. The book ends with a choice. Blessings or curses. Blessings for obedience, curses for not. Kind of like the way we're going these days. Either or. Now, is this simply conditional love? It is the love we are now all too familiar with. I think a key to the relationship between Leviticus's laws and the Bible story is the list of blessings and curses here in Leviticus 26. They serve as a connection to what will follow. Because the blessings include rain, produce, satiety, security, peace, victory, population, divine presence, divine relationship. Whereas the curses include illness, defeat, wild animals, pestilence, famine, divine rejection, destruction, dispersion, exile. Not too good. The blessings and curses provide for the eventuality of a variety of essential matters in the realms of nature, human relationships, political relations, divine human relations. All future stories of the fortunes of the people of Israel in these realms are to be understood according to this text as being the result of whether, as in Leviticus 26:3, you will go by my laws, and if you will observe my commandments and you will do them, or if you will reject my laws, and if your souls will scorn my judgment so as not to do all my commandments, so that you break my covenant. Which way do we go? Which way have we gone? There's an interesting comment in there in Leviticus 26:11, and I shall put my tabernacle among you, and my soul shall not scorn you. My soul. This is the first reference to God and a soul. It's the only place in the Torah, actually, that refers to the deity's nephash. And the last blessing contains another interesting phrase. Leviticus 26:12, and I shall walk among you, and I shall be God to you, and you will be a people to me. We knew from way back in Exodus that the purpose of the tabernacle was so God could tent among mankind. He spent this time in Genesis walking among men. So this is a reminder of his connection to us. And the last blessing of the list echoes what is thought to be the wording of the marriage ceremony in ancient Israel. I shall be a husband to you, you will be a wife to me. As well as the adoption ceremony, I shall be a parent to you, and you will be a son, a daughter to me. The connection of God to man is the same as that of a parent, of a spouse, a connection of spirit. Yes, my friends, the world is sacred. So is everything in it. Express your gratitude, light a candle, make a wish. Celebrate your life and the lives of those you love. Share your feelings with them. Live free, be free. Honor your freedom. Be well, be happy, be blessed. Share and honor the light, and all who live in the light and continue to shine. Continue to send everybody you know goodwill and love. Pray for peace and freedom for everyone, and end to terror and hatred. Remember, friends, we're a community. We share together. We learn together. We celebrate with each other. We love each other. We share the ride together, men and women equally. So let's all send out love, not fear. Send out peace, harmony, goodwill, and healing to all who need it. And please do. Learn to forgive and learn to love. Including yourself, maybe especially yourself. Open your hearts. Honor the relationships of your life and tell those you love that you love them. Otherwise, they'll never know. Examine your intentions. Use them to print your will on the universe, because we set in motion all that happens in our lives. It is our intention, our kavanah, our cause, our effect. It's all linked. You always have time to forgive and to be forgiven. You have the knowledge of what's good and bad. So acknowledge what you've done wrong to yourself, to God, to any person you've wronged, and ask forgiveness. But do so with sincerity, accountability, vulnerability. Forgive those who've hurt you, as you learn to be forgiving and compassionate, because the secret of forgiveness, compassion, and peace is in acceptance. Can you accept yourself, other people in the world just as they are? Can you accept life as it is without trying to control it? If you do, you can experience the peace that acceptance brings. So keep on dreaming, my friends. Keep on being. Keep sharing, keep shining, keep teaching. Keep spreading joy and goodwill. Do not follow fear, follow love, because it's always in front of you. Work to be present in the body. Expand your heart. Quiet your mind, because the deepest source of real power is in consciousness, in your ability to be mindful, to be aware, to be present in all of life's circumstances. So love with the heart, because we're all part of a greater whole. Embrace love, not fear. Forgiveness, not anger. Be there for someone, because someone will always be there for you, whether you know it or not. Continue to explore faith and belief. Never accept shame as a natural state. Whatever you feel, others have felt. Whatever you've experienced, others have too. Because we share together. We learn together. We're here, each of us, to help each other. Because we're each trying to find love and acceptance and support. We all have or could have a special someone in our lives. So find them. Tell them what they need. You're never alone on your journey. Keep forgiving those you need to forgive, and keep asking forgiveness from those you need to ask forgiveness of. Listen to the voice of God as he, she, it, them, they, how many pronouns there can possibly be, whatever, talks to you. And remember, your connection to God and all He has created in body and in soul is a part of you, me. It's a part of all of us forever. You've got a tight connection to my heart. You've got a tight connection to my heart. You've got a tight connection to my heart. Well, I had to move fast, and I said I'd send for you, and I did. What do you expect? My hands are sweaty, and we haven't even started yet. I'll go along with the charade till I can think my way out. I know it was all a big joke, whatever it was about. Someday maybe I'll remember to forget. Thank you for joining me, my friends. Keep sharing the light. Keep practicing forgiveness. Be thankful, be gracious, be kind, be loving. Believe in yourself. Spread a little goodwill into the world. Continue to be the miracle in someone's life. Be an example and teach someone how you became free, how you maintain your freedom, and how much the love of everything means to each and every one of us. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon.